Good afternoon and welcome to a warm Bahrain International Circuit. We are ready for qualifying for the season finale of the 2025 FIA World Endurance Championship, the 8th and final round here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. And the 8th race is an 8-hour race.
Pit exit is now open for LMGT3 qualifying. Please remind drivers of the need to respect track limits. Thank you.
So the kind of time we're looking for here, this session last year in this class, 2:02.311 was the quickest, and the bogey time of 2:03.7.
So 2:03.7 was what you had to be in the top 10, and that's what we're looking at now, is the cars in red, the elimination zone. Yasser Shaheen, he's safe for the moment. 2:03.7 should keep him in.
But here's Cottingham towards the final couple of corners.
Ending his first flying lap as Van Rompuy starts here, so it could be that these two are like the last men standing.
Looked pretty neat and tidy on the exit there. Could have maybe used a little bit more of that curb just to get himself a bit more speed onto that main straight. How's he get on? Oh, good. He pops himself into P5. Here's Thomas Floor.
He should get one more lap after this, and he's going to need it as well. This is not a quick lap from him.
Yeah, it's going to be tight, isn't it? Look, 10 seconds to go now, but he is going to make it. He will get another lap.
And look at cars on other laps. Ben Keating, no better. The Mustang, no better. The Aston Martin, no better.
Yeah, the tyres are starting to fade away from them. As we know with this track, it's brutal on tyres. It's a quick peak and then they drop off.
This is going to be very frustrating again for Ben Keating.
Yeah, Van Rompuy, it wasn't enough for him either. Moved up one position to 14th.
Pit lane exit will open in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pit exit is open for Hyperpole.
One of the things that you discover about Valentino Rossi very quickly is his awareness of everything. He'll smile and wave at the camera and then death it 5 seconds later. And that's what he was able to do on two wheels. That hasn't changed as the years have passed.
So I don't feel like the drivers were pushing just yet, and a 2:07 was the number 31 driver's fastest lap time, so seconds away still from where we saw the bronze-rated drivers from the previous session.
Yeah,
Are we going to get a Mercedes on pole here?
Well, they're looking very quick, aren't they? Last year, remember, it was still the two bronze drivers. There was a low 2:02 that was good enough for pole position.
Okay, up to fourth, still a second away. Don't forget, a second from the fastest lap was not enough to get you into Hyperpole. Guess it's purple in Sector 1, not as good as Sector 2 as his own previous best. Needs to be very tidy here then to nudge this a little closer.
Yeah, from what I could see, that final corner looked neat and tidy, pushing right to the limit. Is it going to be a fast lap? So yes, it is. It improves by another 0.2. What can the competition do in retaliation to that?
So at the moment, 0.3 down.
So he's flashing the car in front of him. So he's got some traffic. He wants them out of the way before that braking zone into turn 14, and that might just put him off a little bit as well. He didn't use all the circuit before the final corner, and as he runs out wide as well, maybe as a result of that visual distraction that he had there.
So So it was wide in 14, not 15. At the line, 3/10 back, second place.
I think that cost him just a few tenths there. That would have been much closer without that bit of traffic for him.
Marco Leverato, 7th on that lap. Shaved, by the way, 5 thousandths out of the gap. Finn Gersitz, though, has pitted from the provisional pole.
What
Here
about
comes
Clement
Tommy
Schmidt? Is this going to put him on the front row? No, not enough for the improvement. Bogusławski.
The classified results seems to sell us Saturday afternoon. It's the 78 Lexus. Finn Gersitz putting in a 201.661, good enough for 3/10 of a second out of the 60, and then the 61 Mercedes, both from Iron Links. They sit second and third place on the grid tomorrow.
Best qualifying for Mercedes, their previous best, a couple of fourth places for the 61 car. So first time they've been in the top 3. So we turn our attention to Hypercar, the top tier category, and again 18 cars go out in the first 12-minute session.
Three, 2, 1, go. I think Eduardo's keeping his job.
Hypercar qualifying session is over. Well, now, have they done one warm-up lap and straight into a push lap? Marty Jakobsen, similarly for Peugeot.
John-Eric Verne, his final appearance for at least a year at the against current plans for Peugeot. Will take the role as development driver for this team and for the new Citroën Formula E team next year.
Kamui Kobayashi there in car number 7 Toyota. He set the car's fastest lap time in FP3 to go second fastest. I think the most aggressively out of anyone so far, so he's carried that aggression down towards turn 1, and the tyre just wasn't quite there for him when he hit the brake pedal.
Here we go then, these are going to be the more representative times coming now. First across the line, Alex Lynn, and that is a 1:48.280.
5.9 seconds quicker.
But it's going to change very rapidly. Cadillac 1-2, at least for the moment, keeping an eye on the drop zone. Antonio Giovinazzi first into the 1:47s.
Doesn't. What about Sorensen? This could be an entertaining lap for the Aston Martin driver as well.
They've been quick all weekend so far, the Aston Martins, consistently inside the top 3 through FP1-2 and goes top as well. He's stolen that fastest middle sector from Kobayashi. So this is a really important lap here, running aboard with Antonio Fuoco. No, he's right on the cusp, isn't he, getting out of that drop zone, P11 for now. I wanted to stay with him because he was really attacking the racetrack there. Kevin Estre, what can he do? Currently down in P17.
He's hustling this time, though. Where is he in terms of the pace here?
Personal best middle sector, not a very good first sector.
Teammate Andlauer pitted at the end of that one, and that did not help. How did he not know?
Looks like he slowed down. Has he slowed down? Yeah.
It looks a bit like it. But he only needed a few thousandths, 3.8 seconds off. He has got time for one more lap.
That was a very odd moment. He was in the window, but presumably his delta was telling him something we couldn't see.
And he's not
Does
pushing.
Not like he's attacking at all. What about the 83 though?
Not improving in sector 1 or 2. It's a big ask. He needed 500ths.
No, so what he's done, he's taken a slow down lap to get. He's going again. He's taken a cool lap, and this is going to be his final push lap.
He is in the window here. This could be it for Jules Gounon, and it would be the other Penske Porsche that would be the sufferer from this one if he manages to get this effort under to 8/10 off the fastest time in the session.
Yeah, the final corner looked pretty good. I'd say final corner, turn 14. Turn 15 looked good as well. What can he do as he comes up to the line? Is it going to be enough to drag himself from P17? No.
FYI trimmy, we're just going to hold fire. Will be a call from me to release.
Pit lane is green. Hyperpole has started.
So what's it going to be? Is it going to be repeat pole position for Ferrari or for Cadillac? The only two makes that have made it into pole position this season, but against them, we've got one bullet left of the Porsche gun. We've got the two Toyotas, say no more for the moment, the two Peugeots, the two Aston Martins and one BMW, all looking.
So Vanthoor first, should be first to set a flying lap, but Giovinazzi is a quicker one by half a second nearly. Alex Lynn is in the frame as well. Malte Jakobsen in the first of the Peugeots across the line. Nice. Julian Andlauer, so 53.3. Julian Andlauer in the 5 Porsche, the only one of the Penske duo that got through.
It's the next laps, though, that are going to be the critical ones we're seeing.
So Jakobsen possibly.
And he was off there. Vanthoor off on the exit of turn 14. All 4 wheels over the white line. A really scruffy exit there. And that's going to put him at a disadvantage on the run to the next lap as well.
Now for the moment, that's a 1:47.7, but it's Antonio Giovinazzi that goes to the top. Alex Lynn just leapfrogs that, a couple of tenths up on Antonio Giovinazzi. Remember, slower burn in this session.
Kamui Kobayashi, always a rapid qualifier in that car number 7. What can he do at P8? Fastest last sector and fastest overall to go ahead of his teammate Brendan Hartley.
Toyota 1-2, Peugeot 3-4. Those 4 cars separated by under 4 tenths of a second.
But what can Sorensen do? Can they respond to the threat of Toyota? They both want this pole position so badly. Toyota, like we said before, a pretty dismal year by their standards. Will Aston Martin upset them once again? Not quite this time. Only P6 for Sorensen. But surprised by that.
As with last year, it is a Toyota front row lockout. This time 7 ahead of 8. Well, Kamui Kobayashi takes pole from teammate Brendan Hartley. A Toyota front row lockout. It's like we've turned the clock back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Peugeot 3rd and 4th, the Cadillac of Alex Lynn. No 4th pole for him this season. He will start, that car will start in 5th, ahead of the better of the 2 Aston Martins. Again, 009 Marco Sorensen. Antonio Giovinazzi's Ferrari crew, they line up in 7th place ahead of the number 5 Porsche from Penske Porsche Motorsport in 8th, 007 Aston in 9th, and the BMW car number 15.
Definitely, I think team did a great job. Yeah, I think we have been tough season so far, and I think this is a really last race for us with the car. Obviously, we have been used a long time, but I think last race, I think we've got pole position, which is very proud. We had so much success with this car. But yeah, I think this year, I think we're really struggling, and I think all the team hard work makes bring here the pole position. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day, and I think we'll everybody push, but also I think we'll push our best.